Hey folks, welcome to episode 27 of this Let's Play series of Shadow Empire. We're on round number 68, as you can see. And let me show you what happened in the last, well, the AI resolution phase. Just press play. So this is the remnants of those aliens that we're clearing up in the center. And this is this new front that we've got. Like, every time we take a zone, we just get immediately attacked by a new bunch of either aliens or farmers or other ne'er-do-wells. And look, our little tactic here seemed to work. They tried to attack us to get us off this road, didn't work. Again, they attacked us here, not working. Our troops are pretty strong now. We've got, you know, some decent troops. Now, they did try to cut us off, but they didn't get far enough. So my play to kind of build a road worked. Look, there's a bottleneck, obviously, so we wouldn't have got everything in here. Now, Meta Mountain probably has some starvation, I'd expect. Let's just check. No, they've still got some food, so I think they're okay. Let's have a look. Yeah, we didn't lose anyone, and all of our troops seem to have got some. Most of them seem to have got their supplies that they need. So now we are in a good position to start fighting back, and we've also brought in the 2nd Machine Gun Infantry Brigade to actually take on these guys from this direction. So I need to think kind of carefully about how I'm going to go about this. I really want to get. Yeah, I don't think I can get anyone else around this top bit, so I'm going to get the militia down there just so they can pin them in this place. We've got tanks now, but I'm going to move the militia in at the top, and we're going to try and hit them this direction. We've got those GR machine gunners. 45 action points. Yeah, I'll move them there because we can attack this turn. I just need to make sure that I've got enough troops to hold this line here, because these guys are I think they've about used their troops now as much as they can. With what I mean is they've run out of excessive troops, or excess troops, so that they can make a real thrust into my territory and still defend themselves. So I think now I can kind of make an effort to kind of push them in. So let's try and do that. I wonder if these bikers are going to be good. No, I don't think they're going to be suitable. They might come down this way, possibly. So let's attack with these walkers. And we've got 61 recon points. I think we should probably attack with the other troops as well. Just make sure that we don't take too many casualties. And we still got some casualties, look, on a 0 gun. Okay, that did the trick. Managed to push them back. Alright, so next I'm going to use the HQ unit to pin them in place. Now, we probably want to attack here first, and then we'll see if we can get we can surround these. Although it's looking like there's only 400 troops that we can see, although we've only got 89 recon points on them. I think it'd be nice if we could try to get some kind of. If I had brought that bike round, I could have probably got up here, but I wasn't sure that I could get across. Okay, we've got tanks here. And we've got tanks here. That's better. Now we can actually see what's happening. Let's attack with these. Let's attack with these infantry and see if we can push these guys back. Oh, good job. Okay. A very important success. Now that we can actually get our tanks probably right through here. I need to be able to make sure. Oh no, that we need a troop that we can get in here. Well, those guys can move in. Oh, we can't quite block them off, look. That's a shame. Can we? No, we're not going to be able to get in that way either. Okay. I'm moving these guys around here. I'm going to pause and ponder so that I'm not wasting too much time. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit these in this corner here, and I'm going to free that up. I'm going to try and get these tanks down, hit here, and then get these tanks down to here. And I'm just going to cause enough of a try and cause enough of a blockage here that they can't just get these troops through. I think that's going to be one way of going about it. So let's try and get these guys hitting here, I think. Yeah, they're not going to do it on their own. Those two units definitely will, though. I'm pretty sure. Wow, heavy casualties, though. Come on, guys, you can do it. Oh, it's a standoff. But we did, we actually managed to push them back. So we can move this troop in here. Now, 53 action points. So we've actually saved ourselves some action points in here. Now we can try to just cut these off, but that's not going to be cutting off many. I think I'd like to get these tanks down here. And there's just not enough action points left to attack. Okay, we can attack with those though. Good job. Seriously, these GR cataphracts they've certainly earned their place in BattleMode's Hall of Fame for this game. Okay, so you'll see now that we've got these guys. We've got quite a lot of troops. Now they're not technically cut off, but I think that it's going to be difficult now for them. Try and think, what have we got here? Not very well entrenched. They've also got quite low readiness. Now these guys are low in supply. They've not got that much food or ammo. But I think we can try and hit them at the same time. Still not very good odds. These guys are really well prepared, by the way. But we've got them on the run this time. Yeah, I think I'm going to move those there. Move those bikes up here. Now we're not at war with these guys, so they're not attacking us, and I don't think they will. Oh, I really like to bring these down though. Because these troops here are actually out of their command range. The HQ is a little bit far out. Let me think about how I can do this. I don't want to give up any territory here though. Again, these are going to be out. Oh no, they're just within this supply range, the organizational range. I think these guys might be just a little bit too far away. I don't want to give any territory here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to. Let's try and see if we can push in on this side. Okay, so our Sergeant Car program's still well underway for creating shock troops who've actually served under a terrible general like me. But they will start getting some decent. They'll start getting some decent experience points as a result. Okay, let's finish these guys off. Okay, we got them to surrender. I'm going to move the HQ over here. That's going to be too much for them, so I'm just going to have this group sit in place. Okay, so the good news is this: we've got our main supply route back in action, and I'm probably going to just cut most of the supplies this way, and from here I'm going to cut most of the supplies this way, just so that. Still got loads going that way. Cut 95 of it. Still getting 600 along there. That seems like a lot. I mean, I think it's unlikely that they're going to push us back here. You know what? Just in case they do, though, I might just drop that to 60 or something, just so that we've got a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so wow, this has been great. I mean, I was starting to think, well, I'm just sort of rolling over these guys at the moment, but then this situation happens where I've suddenly got to start thinking again. I mean, I don't think I guess if I'd have played that badly or worse, then this could have been a real threat to Meta Mountain because we could have actually been cut off. Okay, I don't know if I showed you the vidcom. I'll show you the vidcom. So we discovered metal in Barden, which is always good. We're still in the time of efficiency. We researched hydroponics. I'm going to have a look at that and just see if that's any use to us. We've operationalized motorized machine gun infantry corps. And we've discovered motorized heavy machine gun infantry army. Civilization level is raised, so we've got some stratagems for that. 4 new fake stratagems. And these are organizational faction stratagems. Call to rebellion, Xeno diplomat, usual stuff. Friendship pact. Okay. And then we've got some decisions to make. Usually I do this in a different order, but I thought I'd kind of have a look at this battle first because I thought it was exciting. Set the national budget. I think we're good to go. I don't need to really mess with this too much. I like that we're going through the Economic Council kind of quick. So let's just call that no changes. Policy speech. Percentage of our subjects for the soldiers is going to reach 11%. That should be quite easy to get. And that would raise Fist as well. We've not really gone very far up in Fist. Although Fist's not that useful at the moment. Although combat bonus is good, but we're not going that far up that. How far up through government have we got? Just have a look at this. Yeah, we've got bureaucracy already. State companies would be good because that gives us a public industrial bonus. I mean, that's massive. We've got so many zones with industry. That might be a good thing to go for. Commerce is obviously decent. Let me just make sure we've not got any demands. No, we've got no demands. So commerce might be a good one. Yeah, let's go for government. Why not? Interior Council as well without leadership. Okay, because that he retired last turn, didn't he? So we could recruit a senior. Let's do it. Oh, mind you, he's really expensive. Really expensive.
Copy that.
But let's do it and see what he's like. She. Haley Wood. Oh, no, it's a he. Haley's a male name as well, I forget. Oh, God. Another capacity 1 useless person by the looks of it. Yeah. I mean, that card doesn't always give you good characters. 21 intelligence, 17 charisma. No, charisma needs to be high for this. I think. Yeah, I'll just put this guy in.
Yes.
That was a real waste of political points, unfortunately. Economic Council. Mining techniques might be useful. Let me just have a quick look at what that does again. Where are we? Oh yeah, this is applied engineering. That'll just help us get stuff out of the ground faster. That is useful. I think that... What else have we got? There's so much stuff to discover as well. Heavy industry will be useful later, but we haven't really got much use for it at the moment. I might go for power plant, because we've got so much fuel. Although the solar panels seem to be doing okay for the moment. None of this is really that useful. I think I'll go for heavy industry just because we are going to need it at some point. I think with this, I'll probably go for... Mechanized light infantry would be useful. Also, I quite like siege infantry. I'll go for the siege infantry because that'll come out relatively quickly. Miners worker strike in Meta Mountain. Let's just give them some money. And then we've got these constantly asking us for these zone upgrades. Barden. I'm going to ignore that for the time being. Say no. The reason why I do that is if you upgrade the size of your town beyond what the quality of life is, I think it gives you a QOL penalty. I forget exactly how it works, but okay. Request to help control traders. This is from Vertillo. Now Vertillo, this is a new major that is popped up on my border. They are here. Let's just have a look at what the information that we've got on them. We have got some spies in there now. Where are we? Vertillo, there we go. Sometimes I struggle to kind of read all this. It's nothing to do with my eyesight. I think I just get bombarded with information. Commercial League citizens are... Commercial Citizens League are in control. They're real politicers. They're the guys we want in control, really. They're kind of friendly. They're friends at the moment, so at least they're friendly. We need to increase our tariff exports to them, perhaps. And they're a democracy bunch, so that's probably why they're friendly with us. But they're not very democratic, cracking down on these traders. No, I don't want to do that. I want to keep this up, and I don't really care about autocracy so much at the moment. Again, it's going to annoy a few people, and it's going to annoy them more to the point. But you know, and by the way, I had a look at them, and they've got much better technology than us. They're sporting heavy armor. I've only just got normal combat armor, so they've got heavy combat armor. Yeah, any chance to get meritocracy, the better. Let's go for that. Okay. So here we are. We've now got some military stuff to do. I think I'm going to try to get these guys... Let's get these guys... Well... I'm going to get them up here onto this road. As far as they'll go. And I'm going to mass upgrade them to Soldier 4.
Yes, sir.
So hopefully that's got all of them. I think. Let's get the Zero Gun 2 as well. Up to Zero Gun 4. Got some Soldiers 3 there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's, again, we're having this problem. I don't understand this. Maybe somebody who knows the game better than me can understand why, can tell me why it is that when I'm upgrading these,
yes, sir,
using mass upgrade, oh yeah, we upgraded 0, look, in 0 units, so it's not working for some reason. I don't know if that's just to do with the amount of logistics points, or we're low on something. I don't know. I don't know why that's... I mean, it says we've still got existing logistics points. It might be the logistics points further up here are... You know, that we don't have any left. That makes sense. Look, these tanks can't even get up there, so I reckon we've got a bottleneck. I think this must be what it is. Yeah, there we go. Look, we've got a bottleneck from the SHQ. I need to fix this. I think I'm going to have to get... Oops, let me just get rid of this. There we go. I'm going to have to start building more rail, I think, here. So once we've got this university built, I'm going to go for more rail. We could actually build some more industry as well here. We've got enough metal in the bank. How much is metal going for at the moment? It's still a ridiculous price, look. I mean, if I ever start running out of money, I could just sell a little bit of metal and make a huge amount of money. Radioactives are also expensive, as expected. I could sell a few rare metals, but I actually think the resources are probably worth it at the moment. Food can be sold, though. But again, I just don't need the money that bad. I'd rather have a stockpile, I think. We're getting to that point in the game now where there might be major regimes that could be attacking us. And if that's the case, I need to be ready. Okay, let me go from this end and just start sorting this thing out. So, just going to keep these guys... maybe just bring them back up. Let's get a dirt road down this way. No. That should do the job. Okay. Further down. Oh, these guys are really out on their own. I'm gonna try and start bringing them back. Meanwhile, in Zebra's territory, sort of making a push towards defeating these guys for good.
Mission accomplished.
Good job, guys. While your brave general was taking a tea break, can attack with that.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so we're slowly pushing these guys in. We're not going to be able to manage that. Oh, we're not getting much. We're not getting very much in the way of supply down here. Might be a little bit. Yeah, I think we probably need to get more down here. So let's remove some of that traffic light. There we go. That might do it. Oh, that's a lot, but that should do the job. All right. Let's get these militia down this direction. Hopefully, the rest of this cleaning up mission can be done with mostly with militia. Now, the 5th Infantry are currently on a mission. There we go. Come on, take them out. No. Okay, we actually defeat an ambush there. So that was good. Starting to push into their territory. Oh, that was the wrong unit. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was moving the bikes. Oh, that's not a problem. Let's just keep going. Keep these guys moving up. So I'm actually gonna redeploy the 6th Infantry now. We can strategic move them. So let's do that. Let's get them up here. And I'll get them around that bottleneck. As many as I can. Oh no, we can't move anymore. Okay. Probably shouldn't move the HQ, but never mind, that's okay. So these guys are just going to gradually make their way up towards the front lines. Can't move those trucks, those tanks any further. And that's about it. Over here, these guys are just not really... I don't really need to do much here. I want to hold on to Warm Steam. I like that name. I want to hold on to Warm Steam. But otherwise, there's not really much we can do around here, I don't think. I don't really mind if I lose this bit of territory. It's only desert. So it doesn't really seem that useful. Let's get these guys... Ah, they're small enough that we might be able to get these to the front line. There we go. I think that's about it. Yeah, just keep the rest of these militia units in. I can probably start kind of transferring these guys around a little bit from one to another. No, not having that. I've tried this before and it doesn't work. I don't know what the issue is. I think they're just different types, obviously. Okay. I'd like to upgrade this asset here. Although we're building a rare mine at the moment, so we can't do that. I'm not going to build too much this turn. We've got plenty of industrial points. And we're starting to get a decent amount of industrial points, but we've got nothing near what we're going to need if we're going to go to war with a major. Like, we need a huge amount, and we've got nowhere near that amount yet. However, I think we can probably start using some of these troops. I've got a lot of recruits, and I'm thinking that I might just stop getting so many recruits now. Yeah, I'm particularly Skull Tower. I think that we can stop recruiting any troops here and colonists. Okay, so they're still making their private salary is still less than the public. I think I'll leave it like that for the time being. So I don't want that. I noticed that when I was looking at the statistics, the zone populace of Skull Tower is actually kind of steadily going down. Which one's blue? This is Lancaster, is it? No, light blue. Yeah, this is Lancaster. So Lancaster has started going down as well. That's interesting. Why? They're emigrating to Peter, and 2,000 are going to go into the military. All right, I'm going to stop the. I'm going to drop the amount of recruits on this place as well. I still want to be getting recruits, but we've got 50,000. Now that seems like a lot, but if we go to war, we'll soon start using them. I guarantee you. So I'm actually going to drop down the workers' salary as well. Yeah, that's upset them, but you know. Sorry guys, we're entering a war economy now, and you're not going to get paid as much as you were. That's just the way that it is. I knew there's a lot. There's a lot of workers here. That's costing me a lot of money. So we could start building stuff. I'm just going to have a quick look at the management screen. So basically, pretty much everywhere needs to start building things. Sea House was getting. We were still getting some kind of riots here. So we probably could do them. Oh, we've got a barracks. Let me just see what we could construct here now. Let's go for the university and just build up the quality of this place. It's still barbaric look, and that's not good. We need to make sure the Sea House is better. Don't know if we can colonize any troops. No, we can't. Okay. Hamburg I've also probably been neglecting. Oh, we've got a university here. That's okay. Let's wait for that to finish. It has actually finished, those two universities. Limac, this also needs a little bit of love. That's a medium civilization because it's got a bunch of QOL buildings for the private sector. Maybe we could get industry up here. We could just about afford it. Maybe we go with the truck station too. Let me think, do we need the logistics out this way? Yeah, we probably do. Although, saying that, we've got the railroad now. But maybe having some more trucks would help. I mean, you can always use trucks, right? Also, industry's quite good. Let's get some more industry up, and we'll start to ramp our industry up. That's going to cost quite a lot. Which means we probably want to start getting another supply of metal. Now, metal mining might be decent here if we could increase the size of our metal mine. 14,000. It's probably worth it. 125 for 2 rounds. Yeah, let's go for it. And that will increase our metal output. There's another decent metal supply here, look. That's one reason to keep onto this, maybe. Although Pillar Dump is still quite a small place. Ah, we've got these guys to move as well. So let's get these guys group moved, and I think I'll start marching them over towards so the 7th. Maybe the 7th I might actually leave the 7th here as a rapid reaction force. So let's get them. I might leave them kind of on the road here. They can respond quite quickly if we get invaded. Let's get these guys up on the road just so they can get replenished. Oh, we can't do that there. But yeah, we'll just keep these guys kind of around here. I'll try and get them onto the road so that they can get replenished, if that's what needs to happen. Yeah, that sounds good. These buggies can. Let's get these guys up to the front line. I want to try and get these, try and crush these two alien nations fast. That's about as far as we're going to get with this. I mean, I'm a bit concerned about the shape and size of our empire now. Pretty big, and you'll see that we're not only pretty big, we're pretty long too. We are going to be moving into this area, I guess, and maybe down into this. So we're going to get quite a lot more territory. I still think we're small enough that we don't need 2 SHQs. I'd rather not have to do that, because having another SHQs can be a little bit of a ball ache, actually. Okay, guys, I'm going to roll the turn on there, I think. I think there's a whole lot more we can do. I mean, there's no doubt a bunch of stratagems. I've got loads of stratagem cards, by the way, and I think I might spend some time going through these and scrapping some of them, because there's a lot of them that I probably just don't need. And I could, you know, I could get some better cards, so... but I'll do that off camera. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, folks, so I just actually scrapped a card, and I got this government scientist too. Now, this looks like a decent card. I've never actually done this scrapping before, by the way. This is new. I've not even had a go at this, you know, while I've not been playing online. So that's why I didn't really record it, because I didn't really know what I was doing with it. And I've got this government scientist card. This looks really cool. I didn't realise that there were stratagem cards available that you couldn't get anywhere else, and that's what this seems to be. I'm going to play it now. Thanks to the scrapping of previous projects and focusing parts of those efforts on recruitment, a travelling unaligned leader has been convinced to join us. We pushed Dolores Anderson into our service. You can find him in the reserve pool. Is that a guy? That's so hard to tell these days, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at this leader. Oh, it's a woman. No, it was just a typo. So, Cap 2, but Science 20. Yeah, not bad. This person might actually make decent... is that better than what we've got on our council? I don't think it is. Yeah, I mean, this guy's only got Science 40, but he's got 67 technical rating. She's got 0 technical rating. What about our... Hold on. Where are the other ones? So we've got Model Design Council. No, he's pretty good. Military Research Council. She's Science 16, but she's got a fairly high technical rating, and she's got Adventure. I'm going to leave them. But that's interesting, though. That's still an interesting card. I mean, let me just show you what I did with the scrapping. So, let's go to the stratagem cards. Let's find something that I don't really need a whole lot of. I'll get rid of one of these political aid trucks. Even though they are dead useful, I am going to scrap one, just so you can see. So you get 3 scrap points, and once you've got a certain amount, you can actually make a card. So, I don't know, let's say we could get rid of a gift of faction. I don't really use these. Oh, you only get 1 scrap point for those, so they're not that great. So different cards are going to give you different amounts, like local referendum. Let's get rid of these. Okay, so we've got 16 now. Craft a stratagem at 16 points. Commercial library. Listen to that sound effect, man. So we've got commercial artisans construct library if played commerce +6. So not only does this, I mean, this actually gives you these profile points as well, playing them. So I guess this will be a zone card. Let's just go to scrap, get rid of scrap mode. Okay, that's commercial project. There we go, commercial library. So it's 16 political points, so it's quite hefty. But we could put this in we could put this in one of our zones, so the library private asset will be upgraded. Or it'll be constructed. So, I mean, we could get one of these in one of our new zones like this. So we've constructed a new library. And that's going to raise quality of life. So yeah, that scrapping system is really cool. I've really not used that before, and I'm quite interested to see how that works. So there we go. Look, we've got a library, and it looks. I think the library is going to add quality of life points, 50 quality of life for education. So you'll see that the education score has gone up. So that's really good stuff. Okay, guys, I'll roll the turn. Okay, guys, we're now on round 69. Let's have a look what happened in the history. So you can just see that these guys actually, I think they attacked us this turn. We've got someone coming up this way as well. And those guys tried to break their encirclement and failed. And then this is this battle going on here where we've encircled a sort of spiral of our enemies. A spiral encirclement. Let's have a look. So yeah, we've got this all these guys really are in severe danger of being encircled, and it's going to be pretty easy for me this turn to do that, I think. And I want to get rid of them as many of them as I can, actually. Now, let's go and have a look at the VidCom. Ocelot territory violated our borders and declared war on us. That was fairly expected. We've completed Bolterbus, and we've completed research in side skirts, and we've discovered aircraft design, personal armor optimization. Aircraft design is going to be useful because I'm really struggling to even get a single aircraft design on this map. For some reason, I just can't do it. I spent about half an hour trying to get one viable design, and it just wasn't working. So either I just don't understand how aircraft design works, which I think is probably true, or I mean, I don't know. Like, let's have a look at the biosphere. Not that it's a planetology, is it? So the gravity is 85, and it's got an Earth-like atmosphere. You would have thought that this would be a really good planet for air stuff, because it's got an Earth-comparable atmosphere, but with less gravity. So, but I just can't. I can't get. I mean, I think I've just about got a working ultralight recon plane. We go to our model. Recon Air. I mean, we got this ultralight aircraft, and I'll show you that it's got a maximum range of 6 hexes, which isn't very far, but it's not bad. Now, I could have got 7 hexes by messing around with the design, but this is the best I could get. I've just been trying to. I've actually got jet engine technology, and it's just not made any difference. So I think I just need to play with that basically and try and get it working. Like, maybe one of the other guys who plays this a lot might have done a tutorial video on it or something, but I just can't work it out. And I'm not stupid, but I just think it's just it's like taking guesses in the dark every single time. It's not even fun. Like I like the design process in this game. I think it's really cool, but the aircraft, it's just like, what you're supposed to do with it. Okay, that's my moaning aside. Let's have a look at our decisions. So, demand that commerce profile reaches at least 69. Let's accept that. We can do that. Foreign Affairs Council task priorities. I'm going to put this more into majors now, because I think we're going to be coming more into major diplomacy.
Yes, sir.
Military Research Council objective. I might go for aircraft design and just see if we can actually get an aircraft up. Now, like, I kind of want to... Let me just do this once so you can see what I'm talking about, right? So, for those of you who haven't watched anybody else struggle with this, you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's say that I want to make a light aircraft, right? So, I want to make a recon aircraft that will stay out of combat. So, you get the option now of all these different engines. So, we've got the propellers, we've got super propeller, we've got the light and medium rocket engines. So, as I understand it, the propeller engine, or sorry, the engines give you engine power. They also have a certain efficiency, and then they have a weight to them. So much like the other components. So let's say we want to make an we want to make a light propeller engine, right? So we select that. Then we now need to go to we want to look at the size of the wings, and this determines, I think, what other things that you can put onto this thing, right? So let me just go back to the start, and that's another thing I don't like about it, because you have to keep coming in and out of it. So we've got, let's say that we want to go for the light propeller engine. So this is going to cost, this is 100 weight, and so that's going to cost 100 weight. Now, in order to bear 100 weight minimum, we need very small wings, right? So we go for 100 real weight, right? And that's how much this costs. So, but the max weight that it can bear is like nearly 900. So this is going to be 500 so far, which means we should be able to carry at least a 250 litre fuel tank. And we won't put any weapons on it at all, and no cargo space. And look, we're still just getting 88. Like, it's saying, no, this is not a viable design. The range is too small, only 1 hex. So it's not getting enough speed to take off. I mean, it's just about getting enough speed to take off. But its only operational range is 88 kilometers. So it obviously needs more fuel. So what do? So we go, all right, well, maybe we need, I don't know, let's try to make more engine power, which will give us, you know, and it's going to be a heavier engine, right? But that's going to at least give us more power. So we'll go for more engine power, 190 weight, and let's try going for small wings, right? Let's just, so this is going to give us 2,000 possible maximum weight, right? And it's going to cost 1,000 weight itself just for the wings. So we can get about 800. We can get about 800 weight. So we should be able to put this 800 on, as providing we don't put anything else on here. At least. So look, we've got 2 hex range. So like, what do you? You've got to keep going through it now. So it's like, right, well that didn't work. Okay, let's try that again, and we'll try the wings, and let's put a bigger fuel tank on. How does that affect it? Okay, we'll go through all these menus. Well, that gave me an extra hex. So it works, but it's only 3 hexes, which is useless, right? Try again. Medium propeller engine. Small wings. Let's try putting a bigger fuel tank on. Doesn't seem counterintuitive, though. Okay, well, we got 4 hexes out of it that time. Okay, well, let's try again. So, I don't know. Let's try medium. We'll go for small wings. And let's get a bigger fuel tank on. Let's go for 5,000. I don't think this will take off now, but let's try it. No. That gives us 7 hex range, but the minimum takeoff speed is 202 kilometers. We can't actually make that. So, because the maximum ground speed, look, is 1,200. Okay, so that doesn't work. Well, let's try heavy propeller engine and all the same options. No, that's not going to work because we can't. The minimum takeoff speed is not enough, but we're getting there. You see what I mean? So it's like, it's this really kind of slow iterative process where you're just you just keep increasing things, you know, small wings. Okay, well let's put a smaller fuel tank on it, see how that affects it. I want all this on one. Okay, now that's a viable design, but it's only 5 hex range, which is still not very good. So it's just it's kind of painful, basically. It's a bit of a painful process, and I'm sorry that I've taken you through all that. I want to see all this really on one thing and on one page. Now, I like the report-based system in Shadow Empire. I love it. I like the UI. I think the UI is really good for a game of this complexity. I've seen people complain about the UI and say that it's ugly. It's not ugly. This is not an ugly UI. This is a really, really good UI. It looks like that 90s kind of vibe. I think it's simple to see what you're looking at. But there's a lot to it, but I think people are mistaking the complexity of the game with you know, with the UI being bad. It's not a bad UI. This is a good UI. There's some unusual design decisions without a doubt. Like the report system is really odd, but I like it. Everything is in here. You just need to know where it is. Some of the reports are more useful than others, but it's all in here, man. Like, I mean, you know, if you want at a glance stats, you've got stuff like this. Everything is in here. It might need a bit of tidying up, maybe, but I think this is good. So I don't want to see a big change to the user interface. I don't even think that that this system is bad for if I'm making, like, well, let's say I'm making a different gun. I only have to go through a few pages.
Understood.
Right? Okay, so I've just done that now, so that's fine. But I don't mind building artillery. That'll help. But like, it's just, this is the thing. It's just that aircraft. It's literally just the aircraft that is the problem. And, you know, I think that I'd like to see that change. That's my one wish for this game. I'm not even bothered about adding any more features now. There's got enough features, this game has. I just really want to see that change, because it's just not that fun. And I think maybe I'm willing to concede, right, that I don't understand it. And as I start to understand how that system works, then maybe I'll warm to it. You know, maybe I'll get to the point where it's not such a painful experience. And, you know, I'm not disrespecting Vic. Like, he's one of my favorite developers, so you know that. I think he's amazing, and he's made an amazing game. He's made my favorite game at the moment. But I just think that one thing would be nice if he kind of had a look at it. But he knows this. He's heard this all before. So I'm kind of, I think everybody who's followed Shadow Empire in any way will have also heard this criticism about the aircraft design system, because the aircrafts themselves are really good fun to use. Like, I love using the air recon, air combat, like, you know, the bombing stuff. I've not used it a whole lot, to be honest, because basically I find the whole process of designing the aircraft just a little bit too laborious. Okay, rant over. We've got loads and loads of now we haven't got a lot of metal, and the reason being is because we're actually building this industry. Where was it? Or was it in Iceron? I think that's what I was doing. Oh, Limac. That was it. We're building industry in Limac. And that's gonna at least get us more industrial points over this side to start building things. So we've been through the history channel, we've been through the vid, I've had a rant about aircraft, and now it's time to do some warfare, which is going to make me feel loads better. So let's just have a bit of a think about how to do this. We've now got the first machine gun infantry making their way over. Now, let me see if... I might actually just try to get these guys a bit closer up to this big road. And then I'm going to replenish them because I don't need them in the immediate combat, and they might make good. They might actually make a decent backup force. Where did I just? Oh, there's the HQ. So let's just go to. Let's just change these soldiers. See if we can mass upgrade them yet.
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't do any. I don't think you can do it if you've moved. I think that might be the problem. Maybe that's the mistake I'm making. I'm sure that I've done that before though. I don't know if it's maybe something to do with the action points that they've got. No, it doesn't work. So anyway, don't worry about that. Let's just I'll just try and get some replenishments in. We can't do that either. Might be because of a bottleneck. Alright, so I want to cut these guys off, and I think the best way to go about it is to try and fold them in this way. I'd also like to get a wedge down this way if I can, because there's non-aligned forces here. If I attack straight down here, which would require us having a bit more reconnaissance. Now I do want this. Let's get these. Oh, I just can't. I don't want to give any more ground to them. Ah, there we go. So we can replace those with those. Let's get these guys back to Meta Mountain. And hopefully we... Yeah. So I probably want to attack with... I probably want to attack with my infantry. Or maybe I'll just go straight in with some tanks. Now you saw how even though they had a way out, they weren't able to all get out. For a start, I don't know, maybe they didn't want to. They thought they could stand up to me. But I think part of the problem is because they've got so many units around them, their action points moving through these hexes are very, very low. So they probably just can't get through that way. Let's attack here. Oh no, I don't want to attack with them. But I'll get this troop here. And I'm tempted to go that way.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, you're damn straight that you panicked. Okay, so now I'm going to move the 2nd Infantry Brigade in here. Now this is just to kind of cover this gap. So now we've got a decent encirclement going on. Let me think about where I want these to go. Can we attach these to the 1st or the 2nd? Yeah, we can attach these to the 1st. So at least they've got the benefit of the HQ. And where do I want them to go? Let's go here, because I'm thinking the more recon I've got on these areas, this is where I'm going to start. I'm just going to start hitting them from. I'll bring the GR units in to guard this road. Maybe we can attack from this direction. Yeah, I'll keep the second machine gun brigade on this side, I think, and then we'll use them to squeeze them. Let's get these as blockers too. Now, yeah, we've got some action points with these ones at the top. Let's try to start from this direction. So first I think I'll hit them there. Mind you, we might be able to hit them with something else here. There we go. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Move it now.
Yeah, these guys are going to they're going to be suffering from supply issues. So there we go. Now we've got two small pockets and this is our opportunity to go in hard, really. Let's go in with the walkers, see if we can hit them. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
A little bit risky that, but it did the trick. I'll hit with the tanks.
Requesting backup.
There we go. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so they really needed a bit more support there. Okay. It becomes a bit of a puzzle game at this point, because you kind of want to defeat them as quickly as possible if you can. At the same time, you want to take as few. Oh wow! Look at these losses, man. You don't want to take too many losses. We were ambushed. I guess are these guys able to ambush then? When you're attacking them? Because I've not seen that happen before. At least I don't think so.
Move it now.
Let's just throw some more men into the grinder. Okay, that got it. I'm going to move these men. Let's move them down here. Can these guys replenish, I wonder? No. Yeah, we need to get the logistics system from the SHQ a little bit more. Just connected, a little more connected.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, we did that with probably some left to spare, so let's see if we can finish them off.
Negative to breach.
Okay, we didn't manage it, but we killed a lot of them. No, and we don't have any. We don't have enough points. So these guys they're dead. They're done next turn, I reckon. So we've got 2 pockets, and then we've got this group here now. See an issue. There we go. I'm just going to use. I'm going to bring those guys up there, just so that they might try to come round, and you've seen them do that before. On this side, let's just. We can't attack with that. That's not good. We've got 2 bike units holding the line here. That's not good. I think we can probably do better than that. Let's move these guys into Meta Mountain. Yeah, this is not a very stable front line, actually. If these guys go at me really, if they really make a dedicated attack, they might be able to break through. And then we've got a whole lot of danger. Now the danger seems to be diminishing. We've just pushed them back far enough from Meta Mountain. Oh, that's really cool. It's really exciting, man. Let's get some stuff done down here. Right, we need to just kind of protect our lines here. I probably need some more troops down here. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to need more troops, and it should be easy enough for us to build some. Let's get these finished. See if we can get them with the. Oh, let's just use everything.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that's 1 defeated. They're holding so far. Okay.
Requesting backup.
There was only 100 troops there, and they still held us off, which is incredible, really. Okay. We're going to still need some more. Move this road down a little touch. Should be enough. Okay, and I said the 7th was going to... I mean, maybe I'll move the 7th down this way. I guess these probably won't be able to replenish now. Okay. Yeah, let's get the 7th down here just to finish this job. This one really needs to. I really need to get this kind of in logistics. So. Yeah, it's not in the best place, is it? I'll just take them down with it. Oh, they'll have to come back as a group later to be replenished. I think at this point it might just be easier for me to build another brigade. I'm having to go in this direction. Okay, now we've got the... Yeah, these guys can't strategic move either. Hopefully, when we finish building whatever we're building at Skull Tower... yeah, we've got the university. Once we've done that, I'm going to build another rail station. And then just try to increase our logistics, because I think that's going to be our main objective now. Can they go? No. Yeah, there's just not there's a severe bottleneck down this direction, and it's all coming from out from the SHQ. So yeah, more logistics needed, and I think that's going to be the theme of the next couple of episodes. Is going to be to fixing my logistics and supply issues as best as I can. Let's get these tanks up. Yeah, let's get these tanks up here. More tanks is always good. Another few turns, and we'll have the... Where are we? At Iceron, was it? Oh no, it was Limac. Limac, we'll have some industry up. Once we've got more industry, we're going to build some more metal. We're going to get some more metal sorted, and then we can really start pumping out some, things like tank regiments, tank brigades, etc. For the meantime, I'm going to raise a formation. What do we got? We could take a motorized machine gun infantry brigade. That would be useful. We've certainly got plenty of troops for it. No, metal is going to be the problem there. Let's wait for this. I'm going to wait for the industry to be completed first. Yeah, I'll wait until the industry is completed. We really want to be building more assets everywhere, if possible. But the problem is, it's just... Sea House, I'm building university. Hamburg, we're not building anything, I don't believe. Let's get an energy. We'll get some solar power up. And I'll leave it at that for this turn, I think. We've got loads of troops, and we've got loads of colonists. Now, I probably don't need to be getting all these colonists now. I do need to start getting another zone up at some point, but I think I'm going to wait until we've got a little bit more industry so we can get it up quick. Now, if this was a multiplayer game, I'd probably be getting stomped. The reason being is because I just haven't really... I should be making more usage of the space that I've got. But in all honesty, I'm kind of playing it at a bit of a leisurely pace. You might have noticed I'm starting to race up the tech tree now. Like I spent 40 turns or 50 turns just around here, basically. And now, just in the last few turns, since we've got some decent some decent people in the Economic and Military Council, suddenly it's starting to shoot. I really think I need to get someone better in... Where are we? Let's go to leaders. And let's get... Where is it? Model Design Council. This guy, I think, is probably... Oh, no, he's not bad. He's not bad. I wondered why we weren't getting models out very fast, but I think it might be just something to do with what I've been building. Okay, guys, I'm going to roll the turn on, and I'm going to leave the episode. I'm going to end the episode there because we're nearly an hour. Hope you're enjoying the series still, and just let me know what you think about the whole thing in the comments. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. See you later.